My name is Ada Patsili. I am the president of TSA here at Tallahatchie High School, and I'm currently a senior.
Hello, my name is Harlan Hinyo, and I'm a senior here at Tallahatchie High School and vice president of TSA.
Now, our podcast name is Desert After Dark, and that is our logo. The theme of the podcast is history and mystery. We decided to combine the two and talk about haunted locations, which dives into history as well as mystery.
Our two haunted location involves El Rancho Hotel in Gallup, New Mexico, and Double Eagle Restaurant in Las Cruces, New Mexico as well.
I say we start with yours first, Harlan.
Okay, so for my part, Double Eagle Restaurant, I did my research and I found out some creepy stuff there. So the history of the Double Eagle Restaurant, it's a restaurant now, but back then it used to be a trading hub and a home of the wealthy. There's this kid, I would say, or the oldest elder son there, and what they did was the son fell in love with one of the servants of the family, the wealthy family, of course. And then the mother was going on a business trip. Back then, this is around the 18th century. And then she had to come home early due to weathers and all that, I believe. And so the eldest son was, well, found with a servant in his bed. And then the mom found out. And then the mom was outraged and full of rage because his oldest son, is sleeping with the servant, and that right there to the mother, it was disrespectful to her family, to the family, and so the mother grabbed her sewing shears. They were really thick scissors.
Those big ones?
Yeah, those big
Oh,
ones. Yeah.
shoot. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And what she did was she barged into the room and she repeatedly stabbed the servant, and then the son, Alice's son, was trying to protect her, and the mom also killed her son as well.
Gosh.
Yeah, that's the history that I found out there, and so right now there's much creepy stuff that are happening over there since it's a Double Eagle restaurant now. They have this like room where the son and the servant
Oh,
died.
where she killed him?
Yeah, where she killed him, and the people say there that there's these two chairs like that are in the corner that belong to the son, and then the other chair belong to the servant. Yeah, they say that if you sit in one of those chairs and if you go home and sleep, you're more likely to get a nightmare.
A nightmare?
Yeah, a full-on nightmare. It's pretty crazy, dude. I tell you that it's pretty.
So
insane.
what happened to the mom after all? She go to prison?
Yeah, she went to a mental asylum during the time.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm not positive what happened to her at that point as well, though.
I would think she got trial for murder and still there to this day.
You think so?
Oh, maybe not. This is a
Yeah.
while back.
Yeah, and there was also this other one where this lady, the worker, modern time. So her and her friend were working one day, and then this woman came up to them telling them that she lost her daughter. So they were walking around looking for their daughter, and then the woman came up to them. She said that she found her daughter. She was hiding underneath the table. Then they left, and then at the end of the day, they were questioning like their coworkers, like had they ever seen that woman before? And then guess what the coworkers said to them?
What?
They said, "We seen you guys right there, and you guys were talking to nobody."
Nobody.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So there's a ghost there somewhere, huh?
Yeah. So pretty creepy stuff happens there to this day still.
And you said it's a restaurant now?
It's a restaurant now. It used to be a trading hub back then in the 18th century. Yeah. So it was like a Romeo Juliet scenario. But then the mom was outraged by her eldest son because they come from a wealthy family, and her eldest son was with a servant, and she saw that as disrespectful to the wealthy family, her family. Yeah, yeah, that's why she killed his son and the servant.
It's very extreme.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the research I got for the Double Eagle restaurant on my part.
And that's in Las Cruces, right?
Yeah, that's in Las Cruces.
I like that story. Wow, I mean, it's kind of
pretty.
sad.
It's a graphic, sad story.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So
Wow.
that concludes for me.
That concludes the story.
Yes. Thank you for having me here, Aiden. And unfortunately, I had to depart so soon. I really want to stay, honestly, but yeah, I have to go.
Wow, this podcast does good. Then you can come back. All right. Well, thank you for your story.
All right.
So,
Yeah,
peace
see you
out.
later, man.
Well, it appears I'm the only one that's going to host the rest of this podcast, as most of my members are busy in their own lives or working on other projects, such as the robotics or any the other projects I shall not name yet. But I'm going to host the rest of this podcast on my own today. I'm Aiden Bitsili. I'm the president of the TSA club here at Tallahatchie High School. And today, my location is the El Rancho Hotel located in Gallup, New Mexico. And I have been here a few times. So the El Rancho Hotel is located in Gallup, New Mexico. It was built in 1936, but established in 1937, and it is a hotel. It's still open to this day. Um, you see, what makes the hotel very unique is it was New Mexico's way connected to Hollywood. That was the pathway because famous Hollywood actors would pass through Gallup, New Mexico, or stay in Gallup, New Mexico because they were filming Western movies or other movies are headed up to the north. They would pass through Gallup, and the thing about the Arlington Hotel is it's located on the Route 66, and they would stay there. So like famous celebrities such as Ronald Reagan, John Wayne would stay at this hotel, and it became a really popular place among Hollywood famous people. But you see, the thing about this hotel is it wasn't haunted in the 1900s, but as you go into the early 2000s and this hotel starts getting older, the spirits of the past celebrities who stayed there or whoever guest who passed away there, they came back to haunt this location. So, one of the paranormal activities that was reported for the Arancha Hotel was that multiple visitors reported footsteps pacing around upstairs. Because the El Rancho, there's 2 floors to the El Rancho Hotel, 3 if you count the basement. But celebrity guests would say that they heard footsteps. They would call the front desk and say, "Oh, I heard this upstairs," and the front desk would be like, "But there's no one upstairs. There's no one above you. No one to be checked in." And people were beginning suspicious because no doors would open and no guests were wandering. It was just silence when they would investigate up there, but there were no but there were no evidence that anyone was up there except the sound when you were downstairs. That's one of the paranormal activities that was discussed and heard by the hotel staff and the guests. And again, leading into this paranormal activity stuff, several guests reported doors opening, cabinets opening in their own hotel room, seeing it for themselves, actually doors opening, cabinets opening. And people would say that when you were sleeping, that you could feel someone sitting at the edge of the bed. When you turn the light and you look, there was nobody there, but you could just feel that presence, and they knew something was off about the El Rancho. From one of the housemaids, she this comes from one of the housemates, a story by an actual employee who worked there, who used to work there. She said that once she saw clothes in a hotel room, but they were straight up as if someone was wearing them, but there was nobody actually there. Like the clothes were literally just hovering in midair, and and she didn't see anybody. And then she went to go get the manager, but when she came back, the clothes were just on the ground. That's one of the most popular stories for the Arlington Hotel. And then some guests have also reported seeing a lady in a white dress. The origin of the lady in the white dress is not known. Some people say that it's a wedding and that it's a bride that never got closure. Some people say it's just a ghost that's all in white. No one really knows, but she is mostly located near the staircase between the hours of 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. She has been spotted on several accounts, and there is no like clear picture. I'll try to look for some and maybe some video too if I can find some. But nobody knows the origin of the lady in the white dress. But people speculate, and she's been spotted by several witnesses. And so, why is the Rancho Hotel haunted? Nobody quite knows why, but one of the most famous theories is um, the spiritual energy is still there because this hotel hosted so many people, hundreds of thousands of people throughout the decade it's been open. But mainly because the celebrities who stayed there, they have passed away. It's been decades since this hotel is open, and many celebrities have stayed there and have passed away. Not there, but in other places. People say that since El Rancho was such a great place, very popular, and they had such a great time, that their spirits are trapped there, and that's why this El Rancho hotel is haunted, because they can't move on because they would rather be there than wherever. That's one of the more popular theories of the Southwest here in New Mexico. And then, as I was saying, the Orange Hotel is still open. You can actually go check in right now. If you call them, they would probably be more than happy to get you a room. They are still open to this day. But would you risk it all and stay there? So that was our podcast. I am your host, Aiden Batsili. I am the president here of TSA at Taji High School. My other member that appeared in the video earlier, that's Harlan Henio. He's the vice president of TSA here at Taji. But I want to thank you guys for watching. This was our first podcast. We did try our best with the time we had, with the resources we had. I want to thank you guys. And you all have a great day. Thank you for listening.